Greetings and welcome to Spiritual Magic Journey. This is your weekly Oracle card reading for May the 27th through June the 2nd of 2019. Wow, time is really flying by. So we're transitioning out of May into June. We're going to see what energies are coming through for this week, the last week in May. This is the Crystal Wind Oracle deck. It's by Antonio de Liberato, and the artwork is by Lisa Ayres. As you know, guys, I still have a little crud in my chest. I still am not over this, whatever it was that I had. So I've had frankincense burning here in the spirit room. Let's ring our bell for spirit to come forth. We're going to see what energies are coming through this last week. I don't want to speak on June yet. Major energies coming for June. Major. I just got through doing twin flame. I will have I'm doing the June monthlies are going to be live probably on Wednesday. So please tune back in for that. I've been just so sick, really under the weather, that I haven't felt like recording those. So I'm just going to do them live. Okay. Spirit, what messages want to come through for this week? We're going out of the last week, May. This time is flying by fast. Soon, before you know it, we will be right back Christmas time. Card 1, card 2, and card 3. So, just take a deep breath, guys. Relax. And choose a card. Or listen to all 3 messages. I'm sure something will definitely resonate with you guys. Take me some sip of my homemade lemonade that I made. I tell you what, I'll be happy when I'm over this crud. Something wicked has landed in my chest. But I'm much better than I was, though. I can say that. But I still got a little bit of it left. But it's moving out slowly, but sure. It's taking its own time, that's for sure. It's taking its own time. And how I got this is me and my sister took I went on a trip, a little family vacation over in Maggie Valley, and me and my sister decided the last day before we left we was going to do a strenuous hike because we wanted to see an abandoned cabin. Did we ever get to see the abandoned cabin? No. And this hike went straight up the back, out of the back door. Well, not out of the back door. There was one hike out of the back door, but this one went straight up the side of the mountain. We were around 4,400 elevation. You could see straight over to Ghost Town in the Sky, for those that remember the Ghost Town in the Sky theme park. And I know we were way up there. And I could feel when I was hassling for breath, climbing up that hill, I could feel that cold air because it was still cool up, in that high elevation. I could still, I could feel it, burning my chest. And first thing I thought was, I feel something wicked probably be coming on, which we weren't really prepared for this type of hike. I didn't have the right shoes on. We didn't, have water sandwiches and stuff like that, which it wasn't a very long hike. It was just straight up a mountain. But anyway, enough of that. So that is how I overexerted myself, number one. And I did that before. So what do we have for number 1? Dryad. Dryads look after the forest and take care of the trees. So they're like a type of elemental. Let's see what the book has to say about the Dryad. I call it Dryad, Dryad. One or the other. Respect for nature. Get the glare off of that. Druids look after the forest and keep an eye on the health of the trees. So the druid is a wood nymph, the animating spirit of a tree. Druids were free to emerge, dance to the pipes of Pan. We know Pan, don't we, Capricorns? And participate in the affairs of gods and men. Yet their lives were inextricably linked to the trees they inhabited. In Greek myth, carelessly injure a tree was a serious offense. Wow! Before a tree could be cut down, the prayers and offerings were made to the Druids. I definitely respect that. As the Druids were connected to their home, so were they inseparable from our environment. The Druids represent the environment as a living entity. As the Greeks offered prayers to the trees, we must first consult with nature so that we do not injure her or take unfair advantage of her gifts. So the expanded meaning here with this card is you are becoming more aware of the interconnectedness of all life. Respect nature as you would yourself. You are being guided to ground in reality and to be considerate of other forms of life. You would benefit from grassroots activities such as planting trees, neighborhood cleanups, and learn more about ecology and sustainability. It's time for you to connect with nature. So, some of you may want to get out there in nature. And it's the perfect time. We're coming up here on summer. I mean, it's time to get out, go to the beach, go to the mountains, take walks in your park if you've got one, take walks in nature, commune with nature. Some of you can speak with nature. You may get messages from nature. Some of you may see nature spirits. You may see fairies and other nymphs, out there. It's telling you to really, you need to start respecting nature. So if you're throwing down your trash and you're throwing trash out, it's time for you to really stop that. Do your part with nature. It's time for you to start recycling. We know we're leaving out of 2019, going into 2020. We've been hit by major energy waves, which is causing a lot of people to get sick, or sick like me, or have congestion, allergies are popping up. We're becoming more crystalline. We're becoming more in tune. You're seeing how we're all interconnected. It may benefit you just to get out in nature, to help you be more interconnected with yourself and with the trees and the grass and the everything out there, the flowers, the leaves, everything. Respect. This card is telling you to respect Mother Nature, so you may need to start sending her some healing energy. Go out and talk to a tree. Yes, I said it. Go out, ground, do some more grounding. Get barefoot. Go hug a tree. Go talk to a tree. They have many. Can you imagine the stories they have to say and tell? If you're wanting to connect with the fairies, the nymphs and other elemental spirits out there, this is your time to get out in nature. And it's the perfect time because we're coming into the summertime. Hey, Pam. So this is your time to really get out and do your part, recycle whatever it is you can with nature and the animals, and start respecting not only yourself but respecting nature and the animals. Consult with nature before you chop down the tree in your yard. Before you do any pruning of the trees, go out and ask the tree for your forgiveness if need be. If you have to chop down or cut down a tree, yes, I'm saying it. Go out and ask the tree, please forgive me. This is something that we usually do. If you prune trees or have to cut down one, yes, go out and consult the tree and ask it is. Yes, do it. Forgive you, say a prayer if need be. that's what you do, because we're all interconnected. I know it sounds to someone that's not awakened or enlightened or somewhat spiritual, it can sound like you're a crazy person, but I'm saying it. I don't really care what it sounds like, because you know your truth. I know my truth, and you know your truth. Mount Fuji, we've had this one here before. Here stands the indomitable presence of Mount Fuji. So this card is speaking of don't give up. Do not give up whatever it is you're working on or wanting to accomplish. Let's see what is going on with Mount Fuji. And it says never give up. I was just reading an article about the ones that climbed. There's so many. It's like 17 people that have transitioned on Mount Everest. Have you guys been reading that article? And there is such a traffic jam of getting up to Mount Everest. I mean, literally a traffic jam. Go look this up. The people are lining up trying to climb that mountain, because I don't know what it is, because of the weather is nice or something, but it's literally a human traffic jam of people trying to climb that mountain. Mount Fuji, never give up. Framed by the fragile blossoms and drifting clouds stands the indomitable presence of Mount Fuji. Mount Fuji is the highest and most celebrated mountain in Japan, and is arguably the most perfect volcano cone in existence. Climbing Mount Fuji once represented the travel from the world of the living to the world of the dead and back. It was believed that a walk of the mountain taken to the Shinto and Buddhist pilgrims over 100 years ago would enable the devout to cleanse themselves of their accused sins and impurities. So they felt like they needed to climb that, that mountain, Fuji. This is an opportunity to slow down, to connect, and to catch up. To enjoy the journey, because enjoying the journey itself is how you will climb the summit. You get that? So enjoying the journey, enjoying your journey is how you get to your goal and your desires. So the expanded meaning here is the opportunity is yours. You're about to embark on the path of pilgrims. You've come this far. To stop now would negate your past achievements. The path ascends, but the summit is in reach. So never give up. Never give up what you've come too far. For those that have been working on your goals, your wishes, your desires, to give up would negate your past achievements. So you're so close. Everything is right there in sight for you. So don't give up on whatever it is you're working on. If you felt like obstacles have been against you, the mountain was too far to climb, it's too hard to climb, everything is just like too hard, know that those things are going to transition, and they're going to be moved out of your way. So this card is speaking on you're almost there. You're almost at the top. So don't give up. Don't let nobody stop you. Don't let nobody hinder your progress. Spirit, your team, the whole team sees everything that you've done, and they say that you're so close to attaining your goals and your dreams. So don't give up. Keep going, and you shall reach the top of the summit. Okay, let's see what we got for number 3. The Sun Kingdom. Faraway places that glitter with golden light. That's a beautiful card. It looks like the Mayan. So let's see what we got for the Sun Kingdom. It says, I'm getting that glare off in there. The Kingdom of the Sun, travel and pilgrimage. Again, talking about travel. Faraway places that glitter with golden light. The Mayan landscape symbolizes happy travels in the pursuit of an ancestral knowledge. A soothing melody echoes through the ages of ages as you explore ancient traditions and their secrets. The Central and South American shamans are way shores guiding you to your true self and eternal identity. You can dance to the music or sit back and let the golden rays of truth warm your heart and soul. Now is the time to travel to the land of your ancestors, wherever that may be, and embrace your legacy as a child of the sun. So, the expanded meaning here is you are drawn to and resonate with sacred places. You benefit from the study of archaeology, PowerPoints, and ley lines. Ooh, I like that. You will make a pilgrimage, perhaps an important place from your past. That means you're going to be making a trip somewhere. A location holds the key to the past life. Take the trip you've been dreaming of. So if you guys have been wanting to take a trip, now is the time. Perfect time. We're going into the summertime. The weather is gorgeous. So it's maybe a faraway place. It may be a place of your ancestors, where your ancestors come from. It's like you're drawn to these ancient sites. I know I'm definitely drawn to um, um, Egypt. I would love to go see the pyramids, go in some of the pyramids. Do I have any lineage in Egypt? I'm not sure, but it's a place that have always wanted to go since a kid, since watching, the documentaries on Egypt and watching those metaphysical shows of ancient origins and things of that nature. So you may get this longing that you want to take a trip somewhere, and it could be somewhere from your past that you want to go. It's going to help you. You may be drawn to vortexes, ley lines that are on the earth. You may want to start looking up ley lines and PowerPoints and where these places lie, so you can go there and get healing and energy and meditate and ground and just go to these magnificent ancient places. And the United States has a lot, but there's a lot, in every country has a lot. So you may want to go somewhere where your ancestors, came from, especially if you don't live there now. It's going to be because you are drawn to there, and it's going to be, you're going to be thirsting for that knowledge and that wisdom that you're going to be gaining from visiting these places that you are attracted to, these places that your ancestors once walked and came from. It holds so much knowledge and information that you're going to be wanting to seek these places out. And um, so a lot of you are really going to be taking trips um, to go see these sacred sites, which you're going to get sacred healing from, and you're going to just be soaking up the wisdom and the knowledge that you're going to be gaining, and that the people there and the things you're going to learn is really you're going to become more in tune, more enlightened, is what Spirit's saying. More in tune, more enlightened. So seek out these sacred places, and you may have some right around where you live. Right here in Asheville, right here where I am. I'm sure there's some sacred places here, but Asheville has a lot of vortexes and a lot of energy that's happening there. But I'd really, really would love to go to Egypt. I've never flown though, so I don't know about getting on an airplane. So, yes, I still got this wicked stuff in my chest, but it is getting better. So I will be back tomorrow night with probably the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck. So, guys, I'm going to leave it with that. I hope this helps you in your journey through life. Blessings, my friends, and namaste.